On the line with me, Mike Mushok from Stained. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing great. How's the tour going?
Tour's going really well.
And you guys recently played the Bud Bowl. How was that?
That was, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was kind of like a last-minute thing for us, too. It was unfortunate. We kind of had to postpone a date in Portland, Maine that we were supposed to do. And because it kind of came through, it was a favor because Brad from Three Doors Down got into a little
car accident. Yeah, I heard.
Cool. And it led to us, trying to help those guys out, and Budweiser, and so we ended up doing that gig. So, but it was good. It was one of those last minute trips to Detroit.
Nice. I've never been to Detroit, but I hear it's pretty fun.
What's that?
Detroit.
Detroit?
Fun town.
Fun town? Okay.
I don't know. We have a guy called Fig Boy that goes there every year and raves about Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's the guy that raves about Detroit.
I guess.
For that guy.
Should I kick his ass or something?
No, it's all good. I just no, Detroit's fine. I'm just telling it.
Hey, you're touring in support of your latest album, Chapter 5, in my opinion, your best work yet. How do you approach the writing? Is there pressure to still be that angry band that gave us Dysfunction?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure that there's pressure for that. I mean, there's pressure to try and take it someplace different and to grow as a band and to mature and to not repeat yourself and put out the best record that you possibly can. I mean, that's kind of where the pressure comes from. But it's really just about us getting together and working through the ideas and seeing what we like and what we think is working and following through with that, and hopefully in the end, hopefully that we accomplish all those goals.
Absolutely. Speaking of goals you want to accomplish, Stained, I mean, you guys have come a long way in the short period of time. What would you like to accomplish that you haven't done yet?
Oof. You know what? Just to stay relevant in this music business and to be able to continue doing what we're doing. I mean, as far as goals go, I mean, we've achieved a lot of things that I never imagined that we would ever achieve. So, really just to kind of stay doing what we're doing and hopefully to keep putting out records that people want to hear and things that we're proud of.
It's a great goal. After the States, you guys head over to Europe for a tour. Is there a big difference between touring the States and touring Europe?
There's definitely a difference. I mean, I guess the first thing is that food over there is a lot different.
Oh, yeah.
Buses, the way you travel. Although I guess we're going to be on they have these newer ones that are more like American buses now. It's cool, though. I mean, it's cool to go over there and just kind of see the history and the culture and kind of, if you can go over there and realizing that it's different, it's not the States, and embrace it and enjoy it, then it's not a problem. That's usually what we try to do. That's absolutely.
I've been out of the States a couple of times, and yeah, it's fun to be in a different culture.
Absolutely. And you know what? The other thing that I think so cool about being in Europe is just that nothing here in the States is as old as it is there. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Places that been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, they have some old stuff.
We're a relatively young, country when it comes to that, and so to be able to go over there and just kind of experience some of that is cool to me.
Very cool. After the tour's over, what are the plans for Stained?
Continue touring. We come back to the States and probably get a couple of weeks off. Going to try and catch the opening day of the Red Sox in Fenway. Home for that.
Sweet.
And then we head out probably mid-April or so and go out for a couple of months and, hit the States again.
Right on. Now, when you're not rocking and Stained, what does Mike like to do?
You know what? When we're home, I kind of just enjoy being home. I mean, I mentioned baseball. It's fun to go to, baseball games for sure. And, we're not that far from Fenway. So
sweet.
I try to get out there, whenever I can. Just kind of enjoy being home with, my wife, see the family and friends, and
sure.
And catch up on things. But, it is really always just trying to think about the next record and try and make that, growth thing happen and keep writing and coming up with new things and hope that we can continue to grow as a band and mature.
Sweet. Now, there are a lot of collaborations out there. I know you guys were with Fred Durst on Outside. If you could put together a super group of musicians, live or dead, who would you have in a band?
Am I supposed to be in it?
If you want to be in it.
Well, I wouldn't be part of a super group, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Let's see. You'd probably have John Bonham on drums.
That'd be sweet.
You got to have Stevie Ray Could Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix play together? Yeah,
I think
we could
so.
do that.
I think so.
Vocals. We could have, you could have like a Lane Staley, or you could
Ooh.
even go like a Jim Morrison.
Sure.
Who are bass players?
Entwistle.
Help me out on this one.
Entwistle would be a good one.
Yeah, okay, there you go. There you go. Absolutely. That would definitely be a good one. All right, there you go. That's
Right on. What CDs are in your CD player? What do you listen to now?
I've listened to Foo Fighters a lot lately.
Foo Fighters are great. That's a great new album, in your honor.
That's a great new album, and it's funny. For being on the road and carrying around CDs all the time, they tend to disappear. I actually went out recently and bought all of their CDs again because I had all of the all the artwork in the cases for, but I don't have any of the CDs left. So.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. What is your favorite band to tour with?
Boy, we've been real lucky. We've toured with a lot of great bands and had some really, really great experiences on the road. Actually, the one recently that we just had a blast on was the Three Doors Down tour that we did. That was great.
They're a cool bunch of guys. I met them a couple of times.
Yeah, absolutely. Great guys, and we had a real good time with them.
Now, Staind hits the stage February 17th. For those who've never experienced a Staind show, what can people expect?
Hopefully you can get to see firsthand the emotion that went into some of these songs when we wrote them. And if you're a fan, what we try to do is, we actually have been around for a little bit here and have some songs that we kind of feel that we have to play, and they kind of help us get us to where we are. So, we definitely throw those in there and mix it in with some of the newer stuff that that we're real proud of, and it's real fun to play, and mix it in with some stuff that, might be on some of the records that we might not have played before, or you might not expect to hear. So,
sweet.
Kind of a little bit of everything.
Thank you very much, Mike, for taking the time to join us today.
No problem.
Looking forward to seeing you guys February 17th.
Can't wait to be there.